They fined me for having weeds in my yard. So, I turned my lawn into a jungle. It started one morning when I found a bright yellow slip taped to my front door. In bold black letters it read, "Violation. Yard not maintained. Daily fine. $100 until resolved." At first I laughed. I mean, what yard were they even talking about? Mine was fine. Sure, I had 3 tiny dandelions near the mailbox. But that was it. 3 little flowers. But in the twisted world of my HOA president, those dandelions were apparently a crime against humanity. See, the HOA had a rule. Lawns had to be trimmed, spotless, and uniform. It's basically the whole neighborhood needed to look like a golf course. And my 3 weeds, they were public enemy number 1. I wasn't about to cough up $100 a day for dandelions. So, I showed up at the next board meeting. I explained calmly that my yard was maintained, and this violation was absurd. Before I could even finish, the president smirked and said, "Rules are rules. Yeah. Maybe you should hire a landscaper if you can't handle it yourself." That smug grin lit a fire in me. They thought 3 weeds were bad. They hadn't seen anything yet. That weekend, I went full mad scientist on my lawn. I tore out the boring green grass the HOA worshipped, and I replaced it with chaos. Wildflowers exploded in every color: red, purple, yellow. Towering sunflowers grew taller than the fence line. Creeping ivy started crawling across the ground. Clover spread thick like a soft green carpet. And just for fun, I planted a row of bamboo along the edge. By the end of the month, my yard didn't look like a lawn anymore. It looked like a rainforest, and people noticed. Bees buzzed around the blossoms. Butterflies swarmed. Birds nested in the bamboo. Neighbors slowed down just to stare. Kids begged their parents to visit the butterfly garden. Realtors even started bragging about the eco-friendly jungle yard. When selling houses nearby, suddenly, my so-called violation was boosting property values. The HOA, of course, lost their minds. They sent another violation notice, this time claiming my jungle was out of compliance with community standards. They tried to fine me again. But here's the thing, I wasn't stupid. Before I planted a single flower, I had registered my yard as a certified wildlife habitat with the state conservation program. That meant my jungle wasn't just legal, it was protected by state law. So when the HOA tried to push harder, I fought back. And this time, I had backup. The state environmental agency sent them a letter. It said, "Any attempts to fine or destroy this habitat will result in legal action." That was it. Silence. The daily fines disappeared. The board backed down. And instead of 3 tiny weeds, the HOA is now stuck with a permanent protected jungle in the middle of their perfect cookie-cutter neighborhood. And the best part? I never have to mow again. Like and subscribe if you think turning HOA rules into a weapon might just be the greatest revenge of all time.